spreading the wealth. Well, I worked for a large company who got taken over by a bigger company. I mean, really big company. They took it off. We thought, well, maybe they're doing it for write-off because our company was struggling. But at union contract time, the company offered shares and stock in the company, which was, oh, great, sure. Except for that, they got very little response for us Teamsters to buy their stock. That was a mistake. That company is still around. Even though I left it in 83, that company is still around and still making money. If I would have bought stock back then, I would have been glad to share the wealth. But, a lot of us in the union said, oh, no, we just want the money. We don't want to buy the stuff. I guess a few did. But at that time, I'm telling you, United Auto Workers say, well, you guys give us more money. We want to share the wealth. Well, the old saying, buy stock. Whereas another company I worked for was taken over, and they offered us buy stock at below market cost. And I said, yes. Yes. I would think if you're working for a Ford company or something like that, and they offer you stock, you will say, yes, I will share the wealth. That's one way of doing it. Because the more money they make, more money the stocks are. And those who don't buy it, well, you really don't care, do you? You're just there to fill a space up. I hear, well, they should pay us more money because they made a lot of money. Well, they're also switching over to e-cars. And that can work two ways. Remember the old Vegas? I had a few of those. I do mean a few of those. My first one was a red Vega 2-seater. And I bought it when I was 700 miles. I had the engine stripped and looked at about 80,000 miles. And I put about 100 and something thousand miles on it. And they were made in Canada. Oh, Canada. And if I would say in the union right now that, watch it, they can always switch making electric cars here to making electric cars up there. Or down there. Or one of these things is they can take all the parts and ship them up there. If they're going to get a raise in pay, oh, they're going to get a raise in pay, all right. And they're going to say, we're going to share the wealth. Well, share the wealth is sharing the wealth. I know that thing. If I worked for a company, I would love to buy stock in it. Especially if I worked for a lot of companies. So a lot of companies I would just, well, they're too small to work for. Yes, they're too small to work for. Some of the companies I would love to work for, they make money. They make money. Maybe not a lot of money. It's that thing. It's like working for Google. They make money. For Microsoft, they make money. It's like owning stock in Microsoft. They make money. Or I'm owning stock in Apple. They make money. Where else? Well, how many other companies you know that like Apple that has $100 billion cash after taxes? Or Musk. They make money. You own stock in company. They make money. You better know it. You want to go on strike? No way. They make money. I'm making them fortune. I would love to work for something like Tesla. You know, when you have their average car is $80,000 to $100,000. and you got people waiting in line. They make money. So I would say that buy stock. Do you want to share the wealth? Buy the stock. I can still kick myself now. From 50 years ago, I didn't buy stock in that company. Yeah, it's still making money. Well, they're not paying enough. They're not doing this. They're doing that. And one of the reasons that job went bye-bye is they said very simple. We're paying a person with a 5th grade education. They consolidate 3 warehouses into one in a corporate town in Seymour, Indiana. And I guarantee you one thing. Three union houses lost their jobs. Well, people said, well, I've been working in this company for 40 years. They're going to take me. No, they're not. Why? Because they can pay somebody at half the salaries in Indiana than they pay you here. They won't have a union there. What happened? The local farmers ripped them off. No management. But, yeah, buy stock.